successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss. Be careful down there, boss. Infiltration successful.
Just like that. What's up, man? The network is acting really slow, so I'm giving it my best shot, but dude is a magician. I'll show you in a second. Let me clear out my my combat unit. I'm doing it different today. Instead of using Venom or my Ponytail Girls or whatever, I'm actually going with my highest rated soldier. He has S++ in all of his categories. So it's a little bit different. It's I know I'm not getting very much in the way of points, but with S++ in every category, and he's an athlete to boot, he can run fast, and he can tell me where all the cameras are, and he can extract stuff and everything else. I'll show you. I mean, at this point, once the PF battles for this week close and I get my points, I am going to trade out some of my points for my Intel team staff. I have something like 20-some S+ staff, and I'll be completely full with S++ soldiers. So I don't, technically speaking, I don't have to do anything else anymore. So I'm trying different things and all that. You know, like the other day I did a blonde-haired female with the Patriot weapon and everything else. You know, just mixing it up. Today is Super Soldier Day. So this guy here, 3 medals, athlete, and S++ in every category. So it puts a different spin on how the game plays, I guess, because this character has every skill maxed out, you know. So if I wanted to extract something or know where all the cameras are or reload ammo, that kind of thing, I would be completely perfect in that regard. I just wish female staff could get 3 medals. They can only get 2.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB,
I have
and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
No, I technically don't need them. It's just a different way to play, you know. So all my cameras lit up.
Be careful down there, boss.
Oh yeah. I got the wrong gun. This is a challenge. I'm doing this. That's what that. I thought that's what that was. I'm doing this this base with the wrong handgun.
You there?
I'm walking right under you. How about that? You know, so I'm trying different ways, you know, different play styles and methods to get through. Right now, the only weapons I have are the lethal short barrel and the riot pistol. So I've done away with all my other stuff. I don't need it. And this is going to get a little hairy. Be careful. The riot pistol only slows them down. It doesn't stop them because they have their gas masks on. So I got fast marking, fast extraction. The medicine supposedly lasts longer, but I don't believe that to be the case. I think it actually goes faster instead of lasting longer the higher your medical rank is. Yes, I am. I'm just doing it for fun now. I got 162 on security a couple months back, and that was with both S plus and S plus plus staff with medals and everything else. I kept moving my goalposts, if you will, getting, you know, all S plus plus in. I try not to. I try not to. It happens on occasion. There's a guy right now who wants to fight me. He's left several wormholes on me, and it's like, you know what? I don't need to fight with you. It's not my thing. You know, every so often. Some days I can go a week. Sometimes you know, it varies. It really varies. I mean, for whatever reason, this guy attacked one of my supporters. Oh, give it to me! Oh, that was crap. I knew that was going to happen. That was crap. Slow server. That's what it was.
PF knows who we are. Better step up FOB security in case they retaliate.
It was fine up until that point. I've been doing FOB, okay, going back to launch day on the PS3, that was in September 2015. I built all of Mother Base and all of one FOB on the PS3. In December 2015, I got my PS4. I got 1,000 wins through FOB events, and after that I started stealing nuclear weapons. Then attacking other players and everything else. So you figure April 2016 was when I got, the end of April 2016 was when I got my 1,000th win. So from April 2016 until now, it's a year and 6 months. So 18 months of FOB work. You can see my 162s across the board. When I hit 13,000 wins about a month ago, it kind of took the edge off. I didn't have to do anything anymore. I kept pushing my goals further and further out. You know, maybe if I do this, maybe if I do that. You know, like research and development was the first unit I had that had all S++ staff in it. And then I got combat like that. Then I got security like that. And then I got base development like that. Then I got support, which was harder than I thought it was going to be. And then medical. And last is intel. And I'm just going to erase all these staff members and buy new ones. Hey, Zebra. What's going on, man? Okay. I did. I used to be like Devil Dog 900 with the Hand of Jehudi and all that. I used to be like that. And then I stopped. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I liked it. But for some reason it stopped kind of losing its luster, I guess you could say. I was spending a lot of time and effort, and servers are kind of slow right now. Hey, Apple, what's going on, buddy? I first stopped shooting UAVs out of the sky, and then cameras and everything else, and over time, Steve, I just stopped having stopped doing things that would cause defenders to show up. You know, don't shoot the camera, don't shoot the UAV, don't turn, you know, don't blow up the power. And over time, I figured out how to get through without shooting at people. And then with my shotgun. And then I decided one day to use the riot pistol. And it worked. I initially
successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I initially refused to use the riot pistol because it was so expensive. I mean, it's 40,000 GMP per deployment. That's a lot of money, you know. Well, to me anyways, but I'm a cheapskate. It depends. I can get through bridge blocks. It just depends on the base. But I started carrying the riot pistol, and the grade 7 was pretty much enough. When I was hunting down S++ volunteers in combat, the grade 10 riot pistol is perfect for that platform because the costs you incur in the medical plant and the common metal are covered by what you receive at the end of the mission. So the grade 10 was pretty much perfect for me in terms of high level bases. I originally got this style on base development. I didn't used to do long range bases at all. I hated the snipers and how unfair they were sometimes. But it was just my playstyle that was causing them to notice. So I had to change things up a little bit. And I went from using just mid-range only to long range. and I started being able to get through without shooting anybody. So it's just part of how I was able to get through. And then I started doing it without... Hey Gus, what's going on, buddy? I started doing it without shooting people on purpose, and I got really good at that. Base development... Oh shit. I didn't need that. Base development was the easiest to practice on, especially in long range, and you guys have seen me do that. And it works. I mean, going either minimal or low resource, it's just part of how I am. I don't like to be, you know, I don't like to spend resources and whatnot on my weaponry. But it works. I mean, you guys have seen it. It's pretty clear how well I can operate.
Infiltration successful.
I've done it for a long time. I mean, there's only a handful of people who have more than 10,000 infiltrations. I just do it by repetition. I noticed Rage Quit girls, they have an amazing amount of time. They jump the standings in like days. You know, I noticed them one day, they were 8 or 9 or 6 or 7 places below me, and then 2 days later they were above me. So it's like, okay, you're pretty good. Maybe. I don't know anything about them. I've never seen their work on YouTube. But there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of numbers in there. Okay. How so? How do they cheat? Gus, the soldier I'm using? Super. That's what the super soldier is. The others aren't as super. Just doing it different today. Yeah, that's fine. Oh. That's a shame. Then again, Metal Gear Online in this version is pretty poor anyways. I tried it at the beginning and I was disappointed.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I did at the beginning, but I wasn't very good at it, and it didn't give me a real positive vibe. Remember that I'm a veteran of both Metal Gear Online for the PS2 and the PS3, so my standards are a little bit different than everybody else's because those two games were so good. It was poor for me. I just had no... I couldn't stick with it very long. It didn't do anything for me. Uh-oh. Someone jumped in the water. Now what's interesting is that when they go into a soft alert, my camera detection ability turns off. It's weird. I don't understand how that works. If I could sense cameras before and now I can't, what kind of bullshit is that? Yeah, Metal Gear Online for the PS2 was part of the MGS3 subsistence package. It was great. I really, really love that game. No. If you look at some of my old videos on my page, you can see what it was like. This thing is not hitting. You don't either. Metal Gear Online 2, yes, was Guns of the Patriots. And that was fun from a social aspect. You could... You could create like a hangout room, and people would come in and mess around and everything else. It was a lot of fun. Very social. Okay, I'll be right back. Give me about 5 minutes. Okay. Now the Peace Walker Online, the co-op stuff and everything else, was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that, but there weren't very many people, so it was hard to get into that. And there were people that helped me get some of my side ops done. So when I had the Fulton launcher and all the other goodies and the railgun and everything else, I helped a lot of people for a while with that because they helped me and I wanted to give back. Okay. This guy. I don't know what his problem is, but he's attacked me several times and I don't appreciate that. Have a good one, Oppo. Knock it out, buddy. It's very slow today. I mean, really? Come on. Just for a gag. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, since I'm carrying insurance, they're not doing me any damage. I actually beat them on my own base the other day.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB.
They got the grade 10 wormhole and all that.
I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I don't like to fight people in this game.
Be careful down there, boss.
It's a security challenge. I can run around and shoot people if I want to. Oh yeah, Mr. UAV. Flaming Buffalo! I'll take it!
He's coming too. Roger that.
It was Flaming Buffalo. I have 3 others, but I wouldn't mind having a 4th.
CP, this is Delta 1. Lost visual contact. Take a last known position. Over. This is CP. Understood. Investigate the area, but stay alert. Out.
Oh, I have a lot of S-rank women, yes. Of course, they all wear swimsuits on my bases. Just more, I don't really care, you know? It's just nice to have them in there.
CP, this is Delta 1. No sign of the enemy. Searching the area. Over. This is CP. Understood. Search every corner. They gotta be around here somewhere. Out. Regroup! Infiltration successful.
Simple. I mean, I could play like this all the time if I wanted to. But having people have open wormholes to me is just tiresome, you know? So only in security challenge do I strap on the body armor and run through. Because you can't, you know, they don't give you retaliatory wormholes in security challenge. You can do whatever you want. So, I mean, there's a guy on the Xbox. He's the #2 player as the way that I did that is in my combat unit. I opened up a space where everybody goes. So my combat unit isn't 500. It's actually 476. I wish they gave you E-rank females. That would be nice. Yes, I want an all-girl army. What's wrong with you? This is 476. So there's 24 spaces open. And I could cut that down even more if I wanted to by moving my staff around. It creates a virtual waiting room. So all my volunteers and whatnot go in there. And I can just toss them out. My girls. Look at my girls. Yeah, I get that. I get that sometimes. Anyways, like I was saying, there's a guy on the Xbox. I believe his name is Spinal Sign. He's the number two ranked player on Xbox. He does high-level bases in different kinds of gear and uniforms and whatnot. He's pretty good, actually. I've watched some of his videos, and he does pretty well with his style. But I don't like to have, you know, I like my uniforms, you know, the squares and all that. I like running around with my female staff and everything else. I don't need combat staff. And I hate intel. Oh, not that one. I did the math for how many S++ staff you need for let me see if I can look at it right here. Because you don't need 500 S++ to get level 162. It's actually less than that. Oh, he's got ugly bases. You need 467 S++. Is that with metals? This guy's got ugly bases. Fine, make me do combat. I don't care. Why am I guessing his numbers are wrong? I put my PS3 FOB on security challenge, and within less than 8 hours, people had stolen everything. I was like, really?
Successfully sneak your way into the
So I took it off.
rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
That's fine. I don't have any problem with that. People can do what they want. Do that, Mr. Camera. How you doing, bad humans? Doing okay out there? Ah, crap.
All fire teams, this is CP. Someone hit the sensor. Possibly an intruder. Whoever's closest, go and investigate ASAP.
Fine, be that way. I did this particular combat platform so many times. This is actually my favorite combat platform, North Pacific. If you do things right, you can, I mean, literally float through the whole base without firing a shot. Thank you, I appreciate that. If there were one thing I hated about this game, I would say, believe it or not, it's the FOB dispatch. And I'll tell you why. I don't appreciate the concept or the theory or the idea that you can lower my base security, take away my reinforcements, and then go to town with your fully powered weapons on my base. I don't appreciate that.
Successful.
That was a waste of a Grey 10. Yes. I think that's a bunch of garbage. Okay. Not too bad. I mean, okay, it takes... It takes a lot of effort to build the grade 11 battle dress and the machine guns and the sniper rifle and the UAVs and everything else. You know, that's dedication to the craft, so to speak. Okay? For someone to lower my defenses on purpose is, I think that's garbage. No staff. I could use that PF skill guy. But I gotta swap them out first. There we go. I mean, just the idea of people, you know, lowering my defenses on purpose and trying to get through, you know, that bothers me. Actually, I don't have a problem with that. I've seen some silly instances where the guards can see through me, but you know, through walls, but that doesn't bother me as much as the concept of FOB dispatch. That bothers me. It really does. I mean, you get ghost spawning guards in base development all the time. I think that's just a limitation of the Fox engine. It gets kind of screwy because it's trying to put reinforcements in there and it doesn't know where to put them. So
capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits.
they just appear out of thin air and you have to deal with them as it happens. I'm not sure that is a...
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay. Gonna be that way, fine. I don't have to worry. Now it kind of, sort of, doesn't bother me, but it's just something I've noticed. Is sometimes I'll get the white crescents and they'll say, "Hey, who's that over there?" And I'll be halfway through. Okay, that guy. He's gonna come running 2 platforms away. This guy's got grade 8, so I gotta watch out for those anti-theft devices. Gotta focus. Focus, focus, focus. Insurance. I hate ghosting medical. Yeah, Mr. Camera. Okay. I'm not touching that. You shit. You are really unfair. Gonna use a whole 10 minutes, aren't I? No traces!
Infiltration successful.
No traces. Oh, that's good. So he's going to have 2 lines in the security log. That's the whole point of my approach. I didn't fire a shot, didn't spend any of my resources. I can't back this up with proof, but if you go through a mission and not use any of your resources, whatever you spent, you get back. Devil Buffalo. Snake in the box. Intruder appeared from wormhole. Intruder reached core. What was funny is that way back when I first did it, the first time I did it, you got 11 years on me, Steve.
Successfully sneak your way into the heart of the rival PF's FOB, and you can capture staff from them. I'll be looking forward to meeting the new recruits, boss.
I was
Be careful down there, boss.
giving one of my staff a medal by sending him through regular bases. And one day I did a normal base. Is that swimsuits? Yeah, it is swimsuits. I have to ghost it now. Got swimsuits on. It's no fair. So I was trying to give this guy a medal, you know, just running through normal bases like I always do. And I just, you know, walked through a base one day. It was mid-range base development. And I got lucky in the sense that he didn't fire a shot. So I began to, you know, I saved the clip and I watched it a couple times and tried it again on the same layout, and it worked. So that was the genesis of my ghosting style, and it's just mushroomed after that, to the point where I even did research and development with the water pistol and nothing else. So no, I watched my own video numerous times to see, you know, how I did it and everything else. I replayed it several times and not helpful. I have about 1,000 videos that I've saved over the years. I haven't put them on. I've been real bad at that, about putting them on YouTube. But I have them all cataloged and everything else. I can replay some of my greatest hits when I'm at work sometimes. No. Because that sends notices to defenders, and I don't want defenders. See, I've learned from experience not to jump up this way. Yeah, but where's the fun in that? Complete stealth. Shh.
Infiltration successful.
You guys are useless! Yeah, I don't get the points, but... Interesting. It's the first time I received a S plus or S plus plus volunteer with a swimsuit. Well, bear in mind that I've sat here for hours playing FOB work. This is just what I do, you know. You don't know what's going to happen every time you step off the helicopter. So it's always... Okay. I have family coming over in a little bit. I'm going to cut off the stream for a little while. I may be on later tonight. If not, then I will be on tomorrow afternoon. So I will see you guys later. No, there is not. You don't know what you're getting until you actually see them in person. There's no way to tell what they have and what they don't have. My guards, for example, have swimsuits on. But if you look at my base, they have no way of knowing. So, you don't know what you're going to get once you step off the helicopter. So, I will see you guys later. You guys have a good day, and I'll catch up with you later. Take care.